This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Cashfly.com,
and GI Camel Joe. Something's fishy. His face is a pussy.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hello and welcome to Diggnation, episode number 87. I'm Alex Albright.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of our favorite selections from the weekly hottest top stories on the social news website, dig.com. That is dig.com.
I was very convoluted, but informational. So thank you. We have beers here. We went just fucking old school.
That's right.
You know, we have so many fruit beers. Well, first off, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Hello and welcome to 30s.
I'm back from the trip.
Yes, I heard it was great.
It was insane. We'll leave it at that.
I'm just glad you're alive and we can keep doing this show.
I actually had a friend lose both
legs.
No, he lost.
Crazy story. We're all really drunk.
He lost vision and hearing for 10 minutes. And that is the true story. For 10 minutes.
Which one?
Daniel.
The eel, not the...
Not Dan. We thought Dan was going to be the one that would be like totally messed up the entire time, but he got sick when we were out there because, I don't know, he's doesn't really have an immune system.
Well, it's good that Daniel's vision and hearing came back.
Yes.
So we decided we would just kind of chill out, and I'm having a little champagne of beer, the Miller High Life.
We haven't done High Life in a long time.
Dude, and I will tell you, I miss the High Life.
So when I was drinking this stuff when I was in high school.
That's great. That's really good there.
I'm dead serious.
Underage drinking.
When I was 18, and kids don't try this.
I keep throwing
where
up
I was living, it was legal. I grew up in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, drinking was legal.
But that was really good beer because it was 99 cents for a 40 in Vegas. Like in the little coolers, they had the little red stickers on there, 99 cents. It was a 32. It wasn't a 40. It was a 32.
Yeah, and what do you got? You got just plain old Corona with a lime?
Plain old Corona. We have a serving tray, Prager brought in, of limes. There we are.
Okay.
Can you hold that for 1 second? I just want to get it. Sure. Thank you. And
angle it for the camera.
We cut those up prior to starting. We're doing it up today. It's kind of just relaxing and enjoying some good beers.
It's good squirting in there. And
that's all over my laptop now.
Yep. Well, you're smart. Anyway, we're also Kevin's apartment. You know, bringing it back. We're doing. You know what this feels like? Old school Diggnation.
We haven't done one on the couch for a while.
I know. Now we're gonna do it on the couch, much more often.
We will never do it on my couch.
I don't know. My couch has seen some days, which we won't talk about.
Some days.
I don't know. Having Kevin crash on your couch is not really what it sounds like. You've thrown up on my couch. You've done other things on my couch.
I have not done anything bad on your couch except for that one time.
What have you done good on my couch?
Nothing really, but you know. Your couch, you need a new couch.
Yes, I do. Now
it's beaten up.
Well, it wasn't until we started doing the show on it.
That's true. I did throw up on your couch, and you've never thrown up on mine, so that's good.
Well, it's an early day.
All right.
I wanted to tell everybody I finished shooting Outsourced.
Oh, that's cool.
We shot the pilot.
People don't know what Outsourced is.
I've talked about it for a while back in the Dizzy, but Outsourced is a sitcom pilot I developed with a friend of mine that writes for Malcolm in the Middle, or wrote for Malcolm in the Middle, and we finally got some funding. We put together a pilot. It was crazy. It was awesome. Ted Raimi directed it and was one of the leads in it. My friend Henry Lubati from Sleeper Cell was one of the leads in it. I, of course, was one of the leads in it. Thank you, Lord. We were supposed to have Bruce Campbell.
Oh, what happened?
We were supposed to have Bruce Campbell play one of the lead roles, but he booked a pilot that he had to shoot in Miami that week, and so we had Lucy Lawless.
Oh, from
Battlestar Galactica and
awesome.
Xena the Warrior Princess. Super nice, super dirty.
Dirty, like
super fucking sexy.
Wait, which one is she?
Super sexy.
She's
the one with the sort of the British accent and like the browner hair. She's new. She's a new addition to the Cylons.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Have you seen any of season 3?
No, I've watched a couple episodes
of season 2.
I'll just do a Google search.
You do a Google search for Xena, and you'll know exactly.
She was Xena?
She's Xena.
Shut up!
Yeah, dude, I shot a scene with Xena.
No way.
She was So nice.
Did you get
It
to
was
make out or
awesome.
anything?
No, but she's super smoking.
Warrior
dude.
Princess?
Super smoking. But I did want to say I have to thank Falcon Northwest because I produced part of, I was like a producer, but my Ted and his production partner were the people who like got it ready to go shooting, and they literally called me like on a Tuesday and said we're shooting Friday, and Kelt from Falcon Northwest was going to give us some computers because we needed like fancy new computers to show in this one shot, know. And I literally called him and I was like, dude, I know this is like can you get me 3 computers by Friday? And he's just like, yes, I can. And literally,
That's awesome.
by Thursday, these giant boxes. So thank you very much, Falcon Northwest, for saving my ass.
And the
on outsourced.
The kind of premise behind the show is you're an outsourcing group of people, tech support, or what is it?
It's a tech support. It's like a tech support office, tech support team, or whatever the fuck. I can't believe I don't remember what they're called. I was one. But it's basically follows a tech support office in a failing movie studio. And sort of like got a cool Monty Python flair to it. It's really funny. I'm super excited. Can't wait.
Sweet.
It's all shot. We just need to now get our editor to edit it and put it all together. But it'll be a little while, maybe in like a month. We'll have something to show some people. But couldn't be more pleased. It was super, super fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal. That's awesome. You guys.
So that was like Wednesday.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. And Xena was awesome.
Stories for today.
I got the first one. Here we go. Chimpanzee hunt using spears. Steve TR submitted this story, digged by 2170 people. 2170. This is weird because it's your formatting. So I don't have my whole big phrasing.
Right, I pasted off for you.
Yeah. He wrote all the stuff down, and I was like, oh, just copy it over. And now I'm like, Steve 2190. Chimpanzees in Senegal have been observed making and using wooden spears to hunt other primates.
Oh, boy.
Dude, according to the study in the journal Current Biology, this is awesome.
No, it's not. This freaks me out.
Dude, monkeys are coming to kick our ass because they they've figured out that if you sharpen twigs and poke other monkeys with them, they die.
And so they're hunting animals and like.
Well, no, this is what's happened. Is that basically, chimpanzees fight over whatever chimpanzee, like rocks
Bananas
or whatever the hell.
shit.
Yeah, bananas and harmonicas or whatever the hell they fight over. But what happens is sometimes the big guys are like, I'm going to get you. And then the little guys are like, I'm going to hide in this tree. I'm in a tree. You can't get me. So then they were like, I really want to kill this guy. And he's just out of my reach in this tree. What can I do? So they started making these spears, and they would stab them in there.
Wait. How do they go from just chilling in a tree to making spears?
Evolution, my friend. Their brains evolved and went, damn, if there was only something hanging onto a big branch, if there's only something that was long and pokey that I could crack. Oh, ow, I hurt myself.
Are they actually
Pokey
sharpening
long.
the spears?
So now they've gotten to a point where they break off the branches, they pull off the bark on the ends, they sharpen these things with their teeth to get pokes, and then they chase the people into the little tree things, and then they stab.
They kill them?
They stab, and then she said that one of the ladies said that they witnessed it, and it's just horribly violent. Like it's totally primal, right? I mean, it's just totally like, I got a stick, I want you to die, I use the stick to make you die. I mean, it's like, right. Wow. And she said that every time they would pull the stick out, they would smell and sometimes lick the stick to make sure that they got something.
Oh, fuck.
And the best part was, only the females were doing it. The men were just sort of like, what are you doing over there? And they're like, nothing! Just taking care of some business!
That's a little creepy, man.
A little creepy? Are you kidding me?
It's getting to the point where, I don't know, Joey was telling us about another story about...
In Gadget, they like chopped off some chimpanzee's arm and put on... not in Gadget, but... but this people, scientists, I guess you call them at some point, had this Chinese man had this chimpanzee that lost an arm, and so they put like a robot arm on it, and the guy was like feeding himself with the robot arm.
I hate when stuff like this starts to happen. Nothing good can come out of this.
Dude, I'll go back to like Diggnation episode 2, monkey butlers. Yes. Robo monkey butlers? What? Yeah. How about monkey bodyguards? What?
Monkeys are just terrible animals, though.
What? They're awesome. Are you kidding me? Monkeys are
they fling poo. That's all they do.
No, all right. First off, have you ever seen that, but it's not all they do.
Have you seen pet monkeys? All they do is fling poo. Like
my mom had 2 monkeys when she was growing up.
Are you serious?
She had a spider monkey and a woolly monkey.
And
it would stand there, wait for people to walk by, pee on them, and then laugh.
are you serious?
Yeah. It would open up the cage. It would like figure out how to open up the cage. It would open up the cage, crawl out, eat a banana, leave the banana peel on the floor, crawl back into the cage, lock it back up, and then wait. And then somebody would come by and fall on the banana peel and it would laugh at them.
What? That's awesome.
I loved it. I never met it. Bubbles? No. What was his name?
Bubbles.
Eugene?
That's a terrible name for me.
No, it was something. There was a cool name for it. Oscar? Oscar? I can't remember the name.
Next story. Costco.
Well, if you go to Senegal, everybody, and you see a monkey with a stick, run.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Got
Costco tightens its return policy. Supernova submitted the story with 397 digs. Costco Wholesale Corp's liberal return policy on most consumer electronic products is being revamped. Basically, they've said now if you're going to be bringing back a TV, computer, camera, camcorder, iPod, any MP3 player or cell phone, they're limiting the return to 90 days.
This was something everybody saw coming. It's too bad, but of course they have to.
Now, is this on all kind of new stuff from this point going forward, or can you still bring back?
I think if you have it, I doubt that they would be like, nah, you've had this for 6 months. And it's like, but it just broke and I bought it.
You did this.
I totally did this. My TV was busted. I got my TV.
Did you drop it yourself?
Well, I don't know. I had put it in the back of a Ford Probe, and it said don't put it on its side. So I don't know. Maybe it was my fault. But the picture was just a little like cockeyed.
Isn't there digital controls to kind of adjust for that though?
No, not really. Not in this one. And I looked up on the forums and stuff, and basically if it gets out of alignment, you need to like call a technician and get it realigned and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I bought it at Costco. I'm just going to return it. Well, this was back when we were on the screensavers that this happened. You remember?
Well, that's what I loved about Costco.
Because it was the Philips 44-inch DLP, which was awesome. It was a great TV.
I was going to buy my TV at Costco just because that you can return it every 6 months or whatever, get the latest and greatest. But I guess that doesn't work out in the long. A lot of people caught on to that.
Well, that's I think the reason that it's good. And this is one of those things that's too bad that the reason why they had to change their whole awesome customer service was because of dickheads. You know what I mean?
Dickheads meaning us.
Well, I never did it. I mean, I did it because my TV was broken and I wanted a new one. You know what I mean?
But
yes, dickheads like us.
You can't tell me that in another 6 months you wouldn't have been like, I think I'm ready for that new model, and you just take it back and get a brand new one. I mean,
I actually took it back for cash and then went and bought my TV somewhere else. I bought my TV at Best Buy. My TV at Best Buy.
That's where I got mine too.
TV at Best Buy. Yeah, but I mean, Best Buy, whatever. Look, a TV is a TV. A pound's a pound the world around. That's all I gotta say.
Too bad. I'm going to cancel my Costco membership.
What? Why?
I don't use it.
They didn't get shitty.
Who buys shit? Like, what single guy needs a Costco membership?
Well, that's the thing. You have to be
Pizza's amazing. Prayer's got a point.
Pizza's
Costco
amazing.
pizza,
No,
unbelievably great hangover food.
You should have had some today.
I know. Have you? Have you had?
I haven't had the Costco pizza.
Oh, shut up! It's
Why
so
would I have
good.
Costco
Dude,
pizza?
It's the best. I'm not talking about the stuff that you take home and bake. Don't be fooled. It's not the same. The best stuff is when you go up to the little window and it's like $1.50 a slice, and then
it's like super greasy.
Yeah. You go up there, it's $1.50, and there's always shit to add on. They're like, "Would you like a churro for an extra 25 cents?" You're like, "Fuck yes." 2, and they're like, "Would you like one of these?" They're like, "Would you like one of these cranberry drinks?" And it's like this weird kind of cranberry with like chocolate milk. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing here at Costco, but give me one of those. That's right.
It's working.
So you will go back to your tray and you got like 7 different things.
You're like, all right.
You're like, a quarter? Done.
I will take a quarter worth of tuna fish, please.
But every time I go there, I buy socks, Costco, good socks. I got these Hanes ones there. They're very nice, and you get like a 40-pack.
I know, it's crazy.
But other than that, Christmas gifts.
Video games.
Smoked salmon is good there.
Meat, any of the meat is good there.
But you get so much. It's always like a quarter cow. It's like,
but if you know how to cut it, you're saving money.
If there's a barbecue, it's all... Costco's great for barbecues.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll keep my membership.
Thank you.
They have other good stuff there, too. The computer chairs are nice there. I need a new computer chair.
The video games are good. I need a new computer desk. My desk is a white tile dinner table.
Yeah, you need something.
And it's so uncomfortable because, like, my wrist hurts here from where it sits on the tile. My elbow hurts here for where it sits on the tile. Like, it's so not ergonomically correct.
Yeah,
and I play a lot of
You need to get some pimp furniture. You don't have the pimpest furniture. Yeah, you do. You got a good table. You got a good coffee table.
Got a good coffee table.
That's good.
That's about where it stops. My couch is all right. It's just old and
but you've had a girlfriend for like 4 years.
That's true.
Guys don't really. You stop caring. Like you don't have to have a really pimp place. Like I think about stupid shit. Like when you're dating, you're like, okay, what can I do to make the experience more comfortable for the girl that comes over to the house?
Whomever that should be, whenever that happens.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you try and put
I
little
remember that.
things out.
Towels
Joey,
and
you know what I'm
stuff.
talking about, right? No, come on, Prager.
Don't. Look, all I know is sometimes you do have to add those
You
little
have to add
flares,
little
like
shit.
soap.
Or like potpourri.
All right, that's a step too far.
I'm
That's
just
like
kidding. I'm just
one
kidding.
step.
I don't have potpourri. I don't have
Really?
potpourri.
What's that over there on the thing?
That's not
I'm just
potpourri.
kidding. Just kidding.
Those are plants. You have to have plants.
Yeah, plants.
Plants are key. What is some stuff that you have to have?
Toothpaste?
No. I'm just thinking like what are nice things? Oh, fresh towels.
I just said towels. Yeah, but
What was that?
you know how bad
Yeah,
it is.
I said towels.
I said towels,
that.
fucker. Yeah, but you know how bad it is when you're like a guy that lives alone. Your towels will hang and be used,
Dude, for like
till they
6
smell
months.
until they
Until
smell
somebody says something that comes over.
or they smell before you use them. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes towels will have that
Dude,
mold shit in
you
them,
do-
and you don't wear. And then when you wipe off, you're like, "What the fuck is this?" And then you and then you hang it back up because you're like, "Oh Jesus!" And then when you come back in, you're like, "Oh, the towel doesn't smell." And then you rub your and you get wet.
I
and
do-
you're
I
like,
do that.
"Oh, what the fuck?"
I do that.
God, what is wrong with whoever did this? And then you hang it back up. You got to dry it off.
Dude, I do that all the time. I was just
know.
doing that this morning. There's always this test that you do, like when you're drying your hair off. You're like, okay, it's still we got another week left with this one.
Yeah.
And then you just hang it back up, and it's good to go.
It's good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Anyway,
Next
Costco.
story. Good times, Costco. I'm glad they're associated with that. Picture. Geeky girlfriend makes a World of Warcraft themed birthday cake. Ivan B. submitted the story, dug by 3,516 people. A good friend makes kick-ass cakes as a hobby. Last year she started dating an old roommate who plays World of Warcraft a fair amount around his job. For Christmas, she acquired a WoW stole my boyfriend t-shirt. She's a good-natured about his love of Warcraft, however, as shown by the birthday cake she made him 3 weeks ago.
This is awesome. Any girl that makes a birthday cake,
This is marriage material right here.
totally. If your girl makes you this cake, I mean,
Wow.
come on.
And it's so specific. It's not just like, a Horde or Alliance character. It's like I think that might be like the Azeroth logo. It's got like two wolf heads and two like axes with blood on them. It's got some sort of lettering that is, I hope, fake, but could be like something written in
Elvish.
Warcraft-ish.
Oh, happy birthday. Is it on the going around the
Yeah, it
top
says
of it?
happy birthday, Yelf. But I
I
think
think that's his name.
I think that is his name, Yelf.
Maybe that's his character name.
No, it's just weird letters. But anyway, it says Happy's birthday, and then it's got weird characters. But this is check out the wood grain.
That she did.
Oh yeah, she did. Look at the wood grain. Holy fuck,
That's not bad.
that's a really good cake.
I think it's
Like, that's a really high end cake. I mean, yeah, it's about World of Warcraft, but still, look at the chains. I mean, that takes some doing.
People in the dig comments though said
Oh yeah, what was the one comment?
the most dug comment ever
I've never seen a
on
comment
Dig
as Dig
was
as,
in this story.
Yeah.
So the title was "Picture Geeky Girlfriend makes World of Warcraft themed birthday cake."
Warcraft.
Caft.
And the comment was, "WoW player has a girlfriend?" Buried as inaccurate.
1,474 people dug that comment, which is insane.
Which is awesome. I just love it. I mean, it's one of those things where I would love a World of Warcraft cake. I think I would enjoy that.
There's something.
Are you still playing, or did you quit?
I quit. The
Ah.
problem is that it just
Yeah.
after about level 8. Now listen, I know that's weak, and all of you at home are like, I have.
You can get to
characters
level
that-
10 in an hour.
No, you can get to level 10 in like 3 days. Depends on how long you play. I sit down and I play for 2 hours, and then I'm done.
I could get to level 10 in 2 hours.
Listen, I didn't know the new land. I selected a new character. I wasn't familiar with the land and where you had to
Where
run
were
around
you?
to. I was
Where'd
one
you
of the
select?
dark elves or whatever, the new night
Blood
elves.
elves.
Blood elves, yeah. And dude, I had to say, First of all, my video card sucks ass.
Wow.
I have the X800 that ATI gave me when I was working at Tech TV.
It's my graphics card.
Right, but
I mean, that's the graphics card I have.
it's crappy. It doesn't work so well.
I liked it. It's fine. I run it
What
fine.
size flat screen do you have?
21.3.
See, I have the 24, and it's a little sluggish. Like doing like 1900 by like 4000 or
Well,
whatever
don't
it
do
is.
1900 by 1400.
I do the native resolution, like the biggest native resolution that you can do on
Well, how about you tack it down to freaking
I'd rather turn off like
1280 by whatever, 1024.
I want to keep that resolution and just turn off all the shit in the background, so like I can't see more than like 10 feet in front of me, like all the trees and shit. Are
like,
just,
like, what the fuck? Back! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Where did that guy come from?
and they're like 20 yards off.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
even know
like,
it.
Kevin, you're running right towards Kevin. Kevin, there's a Yeti.
So it was fun, but dude, I sit there.
You just haven't gotten into it.
Listen, I get to level 8. I had a character that got to 12.
I remember that.
And then I know it's weak, but I'm like I could be doing better things. Like I've got this other idea that I want to start and some other little projects and like
I use it to decompress. Yeah, I have shit that I could be doing other than that, but if I did that, I'd just be a fucking ball of stress.
So that's what drinking's for, though.
No, that's not what alcoholics say.
Is that
Besides, I drink when I'm playing WoW.
Nice.
That's the whole point.
Double decompression.
It's a double decompression. It's like going straight up from a fucking submarine. You decompress fast.
Now I haven't tried that. Not the submarine thing.
You haven't
The drinking
you haven't
and
been
gaming.
drinking and gaming?
No.
Dude,
Is it awesome?
that's the only reason to game.
Holy shit, that sounds fun actually.
Are you kidding me? That's why I play. Dude,
Now
my
I might
character,
get into it.
Dude, my character's a 37 paladin, level 37 paladin, which I'm very excited about. I get my first mount. I've never had a mount in the game.
Do you make
very
bad
excited.
decisions though when you're drunk?
Of course.
Like buy stupid shit
No,
in the game?
well, yeah, but the thing is you have all this gold. You want to buy shit. That's the whole point of having gold. Why else would you get gold?
Yeah, but
to buy shit.
Do people are people drunk with you? Like do you have a horde of drunk people?
Yeah, it's like me, my buddy Jeff, Joshua Brentano. We're just fucking drinking.
Brentano likes to drink, man.
Dude, he's a drinker.
I know.
Great guy, but drinks like a fish.
He's a old friend of ours from Tech TV and works at G4. How's he doing, by the way?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing good.
We should hook him up with a girl or something.
All right, who?
One of our viewers or something? Should we put his picture up? All right, so here's a picture of
Brentano's a good-looking
Brentano.
dude. Brentano's
Nice looking guy.
He doesn't
really. He works out.
Yep.
What is he into lately? I know he plays D&D.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. He plays D&D with you.
He's a writer.
He's a boating guy.
He is. We go sailing all
He
the time.
can sail his own boat,
Yep,
ladies.
which is good.
He's a writer.
He's a writer. He writes screenplays.
He went to NYU.
He went to NYU Film School.
He's 30 now? 29?
I think he's younger than us.
20?
I think he's like 29, 28.
Same as us. He's
something
about
like
to turn
that.
30. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know he hasn't turned 30. I don't think.
He wouldn't tell you if he had. He's kind of like...
Well, I don't know. But
know
anyway,
what
we'll see. I know. He's gonna be like, I hate you all and wish you would die.
So if you want to hook up with Brentano, send an email to dignationfans@gmail.com. Subject line, Brentano. You probably don't know how to spell it, so don't put Brentano. Well, we should have something funny.
Joshua.
Joshua. Put like, I want Joshua in the subject line.
This is horrible.
He's straight and likes small women.
Dude, we're so gonna get thrashed for this.
I don't know.
But back to World of Warcraft, you should play it drunk. I'm telling you.
All right.
It's the best.
I will try that.
You should try it again. I'll come over to our server.
What server are you on?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Why? You can't tell some few friends?
It's called Hazareth. No, I wanted to say Exodar, but I think that's the place. It starts with an E. That's why I
was
said I'll have
playing
to tell you later because I have to log in and be like, oh, it's this one.
I was playing with Posh. She was on the server there. Oh, what did she do? She did some shit. She was going to tell me to do something. I don't remember what it was. Anyway.
What? All right, whatever. Good times had by all. What was that about? World of Warcraft cake.
Yes.
Moving on.
Next story, exclusive video linked iPod firmware coming enables cover flow. This is by Engadget. They had a video. It said a little birdie told us.
Do you have the video?
Yeah, absolutely. Pull it up right now. Little birdie told us that a firmware for the iPods is coming soon, giving you that same cover flow view that you've grown to love in iTunes, and it's the same thing that the iPhone is going to have. So let me go to
Cover flow is just the thing where it just shows you the little pictures and then goes by the pictures.
Right, exactly. It looks cool. I mean, it's nice that they're not making you buy a new iPod. That
That
cool.
is very nice. Anytime somebody gives me functionality for free, happy camper. That said, I will say, okay, here we go.
Watch. Dude, that's awesome. flip through.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's a cool graphic element, but it's other than that, it does absolutely nothing. It's pretty, and I could be like,
this,
I could be like, look how cool this is. Look. But I would never search for an album that way. Would you ever search for an album that way?
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's fun, but you don't go because you know the title of the album more than you know what
You know
the
the song
album
that you
looks
want to
like.
listen to.
Yeah. I'm gonna say though, I just want to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, when Microsoft, when Zune sponsored, they gave us a Zune to try out and all this stuff, and
Which
I've been
I don't
using
have
it.
one yet.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, Jeff Rizzo, our behind the scenes guy, wanted to get the Zune that we got from Microsoft to do some testing because we wanted to make Diggnation compatible for the Zune natively. And we've been getting sometimes it is, sometimes you have to compress and all this stuff.
He probably just wants a Zune.
I hope that's not the fucking case because I now don't use the Zune and I had to use my fucking video iPod on the way down up from LA
poor
and
thing.
it sucked.
Dude,
No, you do not
people
realize.
can't even afford a video iPod and you're talking about how crappy it is.
Dude. The difference between watching a television show on the Zune and a television show on the video iPod is night and fucking day. I didn't even know how much, because when I first started using the Zune, I was like, all right, yeah, what is screen? I want to use it because I want to try it, you know? And I was like, oh, the battery life's better. It's kind of nice to have the bigger screen. Going back to the fucking video iPod, I felt like I was in like the gulag. I mean, really, I watched an episode of Battlestar Galactica and I was sitting up like in the thing like this. I was like, how the fuck did I watch shit on this thing? How did I do it?
Dude, that's
so
why.
it better be for testing purposes, Jeff. I know where you live.
My theory, I have a really good thing in that.
I'm just
I won't
saying.
go to the. I would use the. I don't know if I'd use the Zune.
Because I didn't. I'll tell you, when I stepped up to the Zune, it was like, all right, cool, whatever. There were a few things that I liked about it. The battery life was good. The screen was bigger. I did not realize how much I loved that until I had to go back down to the video iPod.
But for you don't care about thickness and size and stuff because Zune is obviously a little bit bigger.
Dude, it's in my backpack. It's not like I need it in my back pocket. I'm on a trip.
So you don't mind having
And dude, side by side, they're not that. It's not like it's like
the iPod's a lot smaller.
yeah, but not so much that it. There's no reason why the size outweighs the small size of the screen. The benefit that you get from the size of the screen and the battery life way outweighs the fact that it's slightly bigger. I mean, way outweighs it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, think about it. How are you using an iPod? You're gonna put it in your backpack when you get on a plane.
No, you're right.
You know
For
what I
me,
mean?
that's the
Right.
case. I only use it when I'm traveling. So
Yeah.
I would go with a little extra girth to get the better viewing.
Dude, it's all about thickness. It's not about anything
true.
else.
That's
It's about
true.
thickness and longevity.
That's what they say. All right.
That was funny when we started talking about cocks there for a second. That's horrible.
At least we're honest about it. No, don't throw up on my couch. Don't.
I would be
guys owe
I'm
me.
a
You
nice
guys owe me.
person. I don't vomit on other people's
Dude, I
furniture.
did. First of all, it wasn't vomit. It was like
I know.
foam.
It was that stupid idea we had of chugging a beer to begin with.
Yeah, these are good. Oh, dude, we gotta start the show over. Oh, dude, I just threw up on your couch.
No, you threw up on me.
What was that all about? But anyway, so yeah, but I did want to say, so I like the fact that they're adding functionality to a pre-existing product. Coverflow looks really cool. Don't know about why people want to use it, except to be like, look what this device can do. How cool!
Right. I was showing
that says
somebody
it's cool.
Coverflow
Yeah.
on iTunes.
Yeah.
I was like, when it first came out, I was like, look how cool this is. Haven't used it since.
Right, exactly.
It's like, I
no,
don't
exactly.
know.
It's totally useless.
I think, I don't want to be, is that sexist when you say girls like to do something?
No.
What is that, really?
Racist, I think. No, what do you mean? Well, I was like, what else would it be besides sexist? But go ahead.
No, I found that when showing that feature off and like having friends come over to the house, that
I love that this is what you're doing when people come
It's-
over.
no,
You're like,
no.
have you seen iTunes? Look, you can do this thing where like you can see stuff. I love
I'm
computers.
just saying, like, I found that at a few of the girlfriends that I've shown it to, they like to pick through the album artwork. And they're like, oh, it's kind of a fun way of flipping through CDs and stuff like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, do you
I
think
think it
girls
takes
are
a
more visual
Could be.
and men are more analytical or like tactile? That's why maybe
like to
guys
feel
like the
the track
boobies instead of the. That was horrible. We're so far off track, it's not
Yeah, we
even
are.
funny.
All right.
But the answer is, thank you, Apple, for giving us some new functionality. However, in the future, please make it useful functionality.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's not bad. I'm excited. I'm going to download the firmware and be like, look, I can believe it when I show people my thing. Though I hope I get my Zoom back, Jeff. Thank you. Just
Awesome.
saying.
Next story.
My story, Steve, speaking of Apple and Microsoft, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates' rare public appearance together. Photos. Akira Rosawaba submitted the story, which was dug by 3,646 people. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. So basically, this is just a bunch of pictures. A bunch of pictures of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates chatting each other up. They were sitting together at a all things digital conference. And look, at the end of the day, you can't. I don't think you could be Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and not know each other, chat with each other.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like they've got. First off, isn't Microsoft one of the biggest shareholders of Apple? I mean, didn't they put in
There was
$30
something like that a
billion
while ago.
like in '99? Well, it's not like they're going to sell that off. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
don't know.
So plus
these
I think they
guys-
have some strategic partnerships.
Yeah, and also, I mean, really, who can be upset? I mean, when these guys are
Dude.
both billionaires, right? They've got
Yeah.
a shit ton of money. At the end of the day, they're like, you know what? We fight, we battle. We have companies that go against each other, but
Yeah.
we can be friends. We can hang out, and they're like laughing and having a good time.
Yeah. Plus, I think so much of the battle between Apple and Microsoft is PR bullshit.
It's like us. We're like,
Yeah.
Microsoft hates blah blah blah.
Yeah, and like
they're
Apple,
just like friends.
Yeah. And dude, I could give a crap what you use or you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, I think a lot of it is PR because I bet you it benefits both companies that have
Absolutely.
like this sort of like war because the people who are really into Microsoft feel like I got to be even more into Microsoft because of these Apple people, and then the Apple people are like I got to be so much into Apple because of these Microsoft people.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the day. More just people buying more shit.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Gates is looking pimp though. You got to admit that white shirt's kind of like it's pretty dope.
Yeah, Gates looks good. I mean, look, there's no lying. Jobs is definitely the smoother of the two. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, how unsmooth do you have to be to have $1 bazillion?
I love Jobs always wears that black.
I know.
He always just comes in the room like he controls shit.
Speaking
man.
of
He's
which, what do you think about the fact that Michael Dell just got reappointed as the CEO of Dell?
awesome. Who cares?
You don't think it's going to be sort of like a Steve Jobs coming back into Apple
No.
to shake shit up?
Well, I don't know.
Because
Dell
Dell
would have
needs
to
to
be
shake shit up.
something- they need to
Because I
shake some
stopped. I mean, I was
shit
like, Dell, what? I mean, my
Dude,
last.
I used to love Dell.
Me too, dude.
Back in the day.
I used to have my parents buy Dell.
And why do you think that's changed? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's changed for me. And it's
Tell
not
me.
because of the Apple thing,
Preach.
because I still have a
Yeah,
PC
yeah.
in my room.
Yeah, you stopped buying Dell well before you started buying Apple.
I think that Dell back then was known as kind of not a high-end company, but a good quality company. They
Yeah.
made good quality computers.
Yeah.
And now it seems that all the ads that I see, it's like,
The low end, like
it's low end,
$400.
like $400 for a cheap PC, or the high-end stuff just looks like crap.
Yeah, I know.
They have red
Well-
glowing computers.
Well,
with
they're
like,
trying to compete with people like Falcon Northwest
Right,
or
but-
Alienware or whatever. You know what I mean? These high-end gaming companies that design systems that are unbelievable, and they're trying to break into that market, but they don't know how. So they're making like
Right.
the XPS, which is just like a bigger plastic machine. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the problem with that is that everyone is making plastic machines now, right? Everyone is making like red glowing computers, and,
Yeah.
like really cool cases and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I think what they have to do is do something like Apple did, in that they realize that Apple, their Mac Pro, it's not a flashy computer.
No.
It's like a tank.
Yeah.
Like if you lift that thing up, it's quality.
Yeah.
And
What's
that's what
this one?
people
What's
want.
this?
What's that?
is this a MacBook Pro?
Just MacBook.
A MacBook.
Yeah. But people want that quality. They want that good feel.
Well, but
like
then
you're gonna
that's-
spend the money. You want something that's gonna like
Well, but now-
stand.
Yes, but Apple has the luxury of being the only person in the game of Apple. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
let's
that's
say
true.
you're a PC company. What are you going to do? You have to stand out among a crowd of a bazillion other PC manufacturers. So how do you do that? Do you
it's
do that
hard.
by making it slick, small, sleek, tank? No, you've got to fucking put a giant flaming head on it that
with
says like we're the sheep brand. We're the one that has sheep on it. It's
No, I know what you mean.
have to do that, otherwise nobody's
absolutely.
you have to make a niche in that market.
It's very true. You
Apple has
you're
the
spot on
luxury
there.
of being like, we're the only
They
ones
can
going to
do-
brand it, so we can do what they could make it look however they want to look, and it's true. They're slick machines. They're completely, you know what I mean. So it's hard. I think the PC market is actually, it doesn't benefit from the fact that there's 50,000 people making PCs.
You know where Dell kicks ass though, and I think they have a lot of room to grow here, is their flat screens. They have
you
awesome
have a Dell flat
monitors.
screen, yeah.
Everybody buys them.
Yeah.
And if they get thinner and they just tweak the design, I'm not talking like tweak it like integrated speakers and all that
Yeah.
shit, but just like push it a little bit further. Everybody has a Dell monitor. You know what I mean? Like all my friends, because they're so cheap and they're just quality.
I have a Samsung, but still, I like my Samsung.
I like my Dell. I got that 24-inch one for like $600.
Yeah.
And it was pricey, and I was like, do I really want to drop $600? But I'm happy now. I got this huge freaking monitor. I can turn sideways, and I can view all the web pages. I can see every single story on Dig from top to bottom when it's like turned sideways. So, what?
I just love that you're in your bedroom like, I can watch the whole Dig website sitting right here. That's just cute.
It's not.
I need to get a new monitor because my Heather wants a flat screen, and I was thinking, well, you could just buy one like mine.
Dude.
I should just buy myself a better one and give her my old one.
Doesn't that always work that way? The girlfriends always take your shit.
Dude,
always
Heather's
take
got my old laptop.
Yeah, it's always the hand-me-down. I don't know. I've lost so many good computer stuff.
I've lost so many.
No, I had this video card.
That's why you got to be with them for a long time.
I know.
She knows I'm in the long haul.
I've
been dating over 4 years, almost 4.5.
I had this video card that I don't know if I want to tell the story.
No, do it. You had a video card.
I
nice
got
one?
this video card from NVIDIA because they were coming to I don't want to tell the story.
Screensavers?
Yeah, to a screensaver show.
Okay.
And I wanted to give it my extra one to Dan. And like, cause we're gamers, we game, and a good friend wants your hand-me-down video card, right? I don't want to sell them on eBay. It's like, I got a free one. I feel that if you get something free, you give whatever that was that you had and to whoever else for free.
I agree.
So I was going to give it to Dan, and Sarah was like, she's just like, I want that video card.
What did she want a video card for?
She didn't need one, because all she did was browse the internet.
Let me guess. You gave it to Sarah.
No, I didn't.
You did. Come on.
I didn't.
What did you do?
No, trust me. It was 3 hours of explaining that browsing the web does not require a 3D, like $500 video card. It does not require this.
Dude.
But I've lost a lot of good computer stuff that way.
Dude, I know. I hear you. I hear you, bro. I know, man. Come
You
on.
got to do it, though. Looking back on it, I should have just given it to her because she's, that's your girl. But,
Well, look, there's a time and a place. I think girls, there's a class of women that enjoy themselves some gaming or love high-end computers. That's fine. I've never dated one of them.
me neither. I was going to say,
You know what I mean?
very
I know
rare.
they're out there. I've met a few.
We try to club them when we see them and bring them home.
They confuse us. They make us question our belief in God, but they, with girlfriends, but they like gadgets. Like one of the things I love about my girlfriend is she actually loves gadgets, so I buy her all these fucking gadgets. She has like
That's awesome.
She has every different phase of the iPod, and now a Zune.
That's cool.
Dude, because I'm like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, and she's like, oh, I really like this. When the iPod Mini came out, she's like, oh, I saw this iPod Mini thing, and I was like,
Dude.
wait, you're excited about something technology related?
Listen, if a girl is yeah, exactly.
Hello.
All right, now don't give yourself too much credit. So if a girl's into gadgets,
But now she's got 20,000.
that's half the battle, though.
I know.
I mean, it's not computers, and they're not doing Linux command line shit because that was like instant.
Dude, I got her a Dell
Goodness.
Axiom XP, whatever, like Wi-Fi handheld.
I'll have to say though, Posh's boyfriend, lucky man. When I was hanging out with her, she was in freaking Linux, or not Linux, but OS 10 on the command line, is installing Subversion, which is a version tracking system for development, software development. I was just like, holy shit. I had never met a suicide girl that could do that. Well, then she's
Let alone a girl.
The only suicide girl that I know that does.
Yes, so anyway, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, goodsy woodsies.
Yes, and if you find a hot girl that likes computers, keep her and
bribe her with graphics cards.
marry her. All right.
All right, next story.
Next story. Britney Spears shaves her head. Yes, it is true. The reason I brought this up is because I didn't get to talk about this because I was on vacation.
I know.
Brendan submitted this story, submitted by 3,652 people, and they did not submit it, they dug it. So.
It was submitted by 3,600 people.
Britney Spears takes a razor to her scalp, shaving her head until she is entirely bald. Now, the reason I want to bring this up is not tech related.
Clearly.
But I don't know.
This is the thing we got to talk about.
The reason we wanted to talk about it was because
Kevin came back still high from Amsterdam
First
because
of all,
he thinks
I only did legal activities in Amsterdam. I do not advocate drugs,
right,
or mushrooms, or hash, or marijuana,
prostitution,
or prostitutes, or there's other things too. No.
Anyway, moving on.
I'm just trying to think what they were selling there.
Okay, yeah, you just rack your memory. I'm sure it'll come back at some point, a couple of years later. Yeah, Britney looks like a broke down chick, and Kevin thinks maybe she's somebody that he wants to bang.
No.
Maybe Kevin is her baby mama.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that shaved heads can be a good thing in certain circumstances.
Certain women can pull it off.
Yes.
Certain women can pull it off.
The V for Vendetta?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. But you didn't like it on her.
No, she looks horrible. No, she looks horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad. But
but Britney's gone. I mean, come on, look. I haven't had Britney fantasies since.
Oh, that
4
video.
years
No,
ago.
that video, the one that you know what I'm talking about. Joey, little clip.
Hum more.
See?
No, hum more. He doesn't even know what you're talking about.
He does.
Isn't that Star Wars? Or Star Trek?
You know what I'm talking about.
How does it go?
It's going to be the first Google result. Britney Spears
video. This is going to be like her sucking.
All right, here we go. YouTube, the original Britney Spears.
Acting Stranger Stoned.
Britney Spears Video Zone. Britney Spears music videos on Yahoo.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
That is nothing. You are making noises with your face.
Toxic, that's it.
Oh,
dude.
that was so not what you were humming.
It was too.
Do what you want, cause the better than.
Oh, don't, please. Here it is, here it goes.
Toxic, I'm coming
Oh,
out
dude,
now.
she's smoking and toxic. Told you that was what I was humming.
Joey, you should put what he's humming over Toxic. Because what it is he's maybe do or do not, there is no try is what he's humming, not space. Okay. No, I would totally get on some of that.
Exactly. I love that I can pull that up and I pointed and Britney's kind of doing her thing and you're like, yes.
Well, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah, she's crazy now.
Dude, she's crazy now. Well, no hair. I mean, the hair was half the
battle.
battle.
Something happened though. I think she did some drugs or something.
Well, look,
because
she
clearly lost her
started
mind.
out as what was she, 16 when she started doing her first thing?
So did...
She became a bazillionaire, stalkerazzi. Oh, did I tell you my experience with stalkerazzi?
No, tell me.
Holy shit. I actually had a moment where I walked out of my gym, and there was 50 fucking guys with cameras pointed at the exit. Dude, it freaked the shit out of me. And clearly they weren't there for me, because they were like, oh. But dude, walking out and seeing literally the sidewalk lined with people all pointing at where you're coming out, it's fucking scary, dude.
Who was in there? It was the craziest gym. It's
I love my gym, dude. I love my gym. It's awesome. It's the only reason I keep going to the gym. But
Is this the hot chicks?
Dude, hot chicks, yes.
L.A. If you haven't been,
such as hot chick central.
God,
I love
hate
it.
that city, but I love the women.
Love it. Somebody sent us a Jessica Biel email. Fuck. Anyway, so I was at the gym, and Ryan O'Neal is one of the guys that founded the gym. He doesn't own it anymore, but he's always there. Ryan O'Neal, well, whatever, look him up.
Sunglasses?
No, I don't even know what that means. It's does he have a face? Sunglasses?
O'Neal, they do sports gear and shit, motorcycle shit.
No.
Okay, keep going.
Ryan O'Neal, Love Story, Tatum O'Neal.
Keep going.
All right. Anyway, so it was. I guess I didn't know this, but the night before I went to the gym, he got into a fight with his son and like took a gun and like there's a whole big thing. He got arrested, the whole 9 yards. So this was the day after, and he's at the gym, and I'm at the gym, and my trainer was like, "Oh yeah, that's I guess there was this whole thing where he almost shot his son or whatever," and I was like, "Oh, weird," but he was just there like doing bench presses.
Wow.
And then when I was leaving, the guy who owns the gym was like, "Hey, just so you know, be careful when you're getting out of the parking lot. There's a bunch of like asshole paparazzi guys, hanging out in the back." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." I literally opened the door to the back of the gym, and it was like there were like 40 people there with the cameras pointed at the door.
Of you?
Oh, they were like,
no
and then
way.
Then they were like, oh. I mean, because they don't. I'm nobody. You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, it's nobody. But dude, and then when I'm backing out, there was like all these guys, and they were like trying to like jostle around and take pictures of people, and I'm like, dude, I just want to leave. It was really kind of weird.
Oh, dude, you know what you should have done? You should have gone back inside and put like a towel over your head.
That would have been
And
awesome.
then just like run out and be like, don't take pictures, and just like run.
That would have been awesome.
They'd have followed you, and then you could have like.
And then it would have been like, ha, you don't even know who the fuck I am. Joke's on you. My buddy Ryan's leaving now.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. But it was weird, man.
That is weird.
How did we get on
Did you ever
that?
get offered steroids at the gym?
Nope.
Never?
Did you?
Yes.
What?
I was at the gym one time, and there was this guy.
This guy
in
was
the
like,
locker
dude,
room.
you're kind of small. You want some
No,
steroids?
that's exactly how it went. I'm dead serious. And it's he was just
Dude,
like
you're hitting it pretty hard, but you're still so small. You want some
He
drugs?
was like he was totally ripped, and he was just chatting with me, and I'm just like, this guy's he's freaking buff. And
I love it. The story is, I was in the locker room. This totally ripped dude was just, chatting me up, whatever. We were just kind of talking about weather and pecs.
No.
Cool.
No, when you're in the gym and like you're sitting there and you're going to your locker room, and there's like, sup, and you're just like, how you
Want some
doing?
steroids?
he's like, what supplements you taking? And I'm just like, I really don't take supplements. This is a while ago. I do mostly rock climbing now, but when I was doing the gym stuff, he's like, what supplements you taking? I was just like, I'm not really taking anything. I had some creatine back in the day,
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I got some stuff I've been taking. You might want to try out. And I'm just like thinking like, this guy's freaking ripped. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's this shit all about?
What are you
right?
taking?
And he was.
It's called cocaine. It really gets you going.
No, he was just basically was like, he didn't show me anything, but he was like, kind of on the sly, like, well, it's not quite legal, but if you want some,
Ground up
little
donkey or
help
whatever.
in what you're doing,
Wow.
then just let me know. And I'm like, I'm good right now. Who would do that?
interesting.
Although my friend Joe
A lot of people do that, man.
bought some steroids in some anabolic steroids in Tijuana.
Yep.
And we were driving back, and he actually had them in his pocket. We were driving back from Tijuana to Vegas.
Got busted?
No, my friend Deanna was driving with us, and she didn't believe that they were steroids, and she took one. And these are like male anabolic steroids.
Did she just get like, all of a sudden she's like, poof, ah! She's
was-
like, where are we stuck in Taco Bell? We're gonna stuck in Taco Bell? I will kill you! I'm gonna take a nap.
Dude, I was fucking worried. I told her, I'm like, if you grow a mustache, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Like, I just didn't know what was gonna happen. Anyway, they would turn out to be duds, because in Tijuana they sell a bunch of like jank stuff. But yeah, stay away from steroids,
Yeah,
kids.
to American tourists.
They're bad.
Oh shit.
All right.
Next story, pictures of Russian Mafia tombstones.
Oh.
Merced rocks, 1,212 people dug the story. Title says it all. Now I will say, when we were reviewing the story, I decided maybe we shouldn't talk about the story because we don't want to be killed by the Russian Mafia.
Right.
But
So-
I will say the Russian Mafia, which is sort of, basically these are photos from a cemetery in Yekaterinburg city. This is a Russian city was known in the 90s as the crime capital of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And so these are guys that had passed away.
Yeah, and they do this thing where you basically print pictures. Like, you know how they do that? It's the scaled dot mixers. What do they call the stuff they do it on?
Raster baiting?
No, it's not quite raster baiting, but it's close. But basically, it's like grayscaled It's like laser etched stone.
Totally.
Is what it is.
We've all seen this. You go to a grave site and there's like laser etching like a poodle or something.
Yeah, but this is like laser etching.
That's a cool symbol. What is
bad
that symbol?
guys.
Do you
That's
know?
a Greek. It is either a Greek or a Russian Orthodox Catholic. I think is what that is.
That's a freaking crazy.
It's a Catholic cross because I think it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Whatever.
So these guys all passed away, but they have pretty cool pictures.
Dude, some of them are. Look at that. It's like Jimmy Kimmel. Some of them, like, dude, that guy. If I saw that guy in that members only jacket coming at me, I would shit my pants.
Scroll down. Wait till you see the guys with the tats and stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, see, some of these guys are just like, hey, I'm a big Russian guy, but dude,
I know.
that guy.
You don't want to mess with any of these guys. Seriously.
None of these guys. And then I love this.
They have a car. They have a tombstone for the car. They buried the car.
It's a Volvo.
I think they buried the person in the car. Isn't that what?
I don't know.
You've heard of
maybe.
people doing that.
Yeah, I've heard
buried in their car.
Mafia people. So, but see, like that to me, I don't know. For me, would you want your picture on a tombstone? Doesn't that seem a
I was
little
thinking
creepy?
about that. What I would want. Are you gonna go cremated or straight up buried?
Probably buried. I don't know.
Same here. Don't get cremated. It
I
seems
don't know.
like
It's like a thing.
yeah, but you get burned.
Well, no, I know what it means.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to rest.
Oh, dude, with the cane? No, it's not a cane. His leg's up on something. Dude, more cars? I don't know why they keep burying their cars.
Don't make fun, dude.
I'm not
They will
making fun.
come
This, no,
and
I'm
kill
not.
your ass.
I'm not making fun. This is fine.
We appreciate.
we
the fact that
appreciate
you bury your cars.
That you bury your cars. That's awesome. But I don't know if I want my face on a tombstone.
I don't know either.
Because I don't want people coming to my tombstone. Like, I want people coming to my grave and being like, wow, I really loved him. He was great. You know, whatever. Sorry he's not here anymore for whatever reason, whether it's people I know, people I don't know, probably wouldn't want to come. But I definitely wouldn't want them to see just a giant smiling face of me like, on my gravestone and be like, dude, that's creepy.
I know.
They remember what I look like. There are pictures.
I'm going low profile. Something really kind of just chill.
Yeah. You can have something.
I need to
it's just gonna
sing,
say
though.
Kevin Rose.
We need a
and then it's
quote.
gonna say +1 dig.
Nice. That's awesome. No, buried. Because that's what we do when we.
Kevin Rose, and then it just says paren buried.
That would be awesome.
That's funny.
Okay, this is lame.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what people would say when they come. They're like, okay, this is lame.
That's right.
Or spam.
Spam.
Is that it? That's it.
That's it.
Good.
Got a couple
We
emails.
didn't have much time. Sponsors first.
How many minutes do we have? Because we have a very important email to
Yes.
do today.
I'm gonna power through the sponsors
Yes.
in a good way.
Again.
GoDaddy.com. Get your domain names for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, enter the code DIG2 at checkout and save $5 off your order of $30 or more. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com.
Nice.
Cashfly.com. Cashfly helps you deliver your content. When you serve your content through Cashfly, it is hosted, cached across servers all over the world. This lets your content be available faster from anywhere to a mass audience. Check out how it can work for you as well. See their demo at cashfly.com. That's cashfly.com. And check out and click on how it works in the middle of the page.
Cool.
Also, in case you didn't know, you can get a Diggnation shirt, which is awesome, at jinx.com/revision3. You can also get system shirts, broken shirts, control chicken shirts, other shirts.
Miscellaneous shirts, if you will.
Mini
All right.
shirts.
Email.
Also, mark your calendar real quick.
All right.
April 11th is going to be our first ever live show in Los Angeles.
Yep.
We've said it here, so it will have to happen.
We don't have a venue yet, but go ahead and mark your calendar. Save
April
the
11th.
dates.
April 11th.
It'll probably be in the
11th.
afternoon, evening, kind of ish.
No, like 7-ish is
7-ish.
when we usually do it.
So,
But that should be really cool. It'll be our first time ever in Los Angeles, which I'm super excited about. It's my town, baby.
sweet. We'll invite
so
a bunch of
excited.
people out. We'll have Kevin Pereira come out and a few other of the
Oh, dude,
our
we'll
friends.
have. Are
so
you kidding
it'll be
me?
fun.
I think the Tiki guys are down there.
Yeah.
For right now, and we'll have a great time.
All right.
Maybe ask a ninja guys.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Emails. We have an
Yes.
email. First one is from Dan in Pittsburgh.
Hello, Dan in Pittsburgh.
Dan writes in, love the show, guys, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. Actually, this is from Dan in Pittsburgh, and he has a question for Molly.
Molly in Pittsburgh?
Molly in Pittsburgh. So Molly, if you're sitting there next to Dan,
Which hopefully she is, because
Right.
otherwise...
then he's just sitting by himself.
He's
like,
sitting by
"This is
himself
stupid."
and crying a little.
Right. She's been your girlfriend for 3 years.
Congratulations. That's
You've been
worth
dating
a-
for quite some time.
That's worth a clap.
Yep.
It's like me.
And you've been dating for how many years?
4.5 years.
4.5. All right. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
bring that up.
That's all right. Sore subject.
Molly, he has something for you.
A gift or a question, maybe?
He has a little question.
Question, nice.
Yeah.
He loses keys?
No, he didn't lose his keys.
All right.
He wanted to know if you would marry him.
Oh my God, did that just happen?
Just happened.
Holy crap, I hope he has a ring.
So he's
Wait.
got it. He's pulling it out right now.
Did he get the ring? Does
He's
he
got
have
the
a
ring. He told me he was going to get it and kind of.
you better get the
So
ring.
he's on a knee right now, and
Knee.
he would like to
Maybe they're
marry you.
Crying
Should
and
we
hugging
say
and
something
rolling?
for him? Like, because
Should we
they're
sing
still
the
watching
national
this.
anthem? Should we stand up and sing the national anthem?
They're probably crying right now. Or
Yeah,
something.
they're done watching it. We stopped a while ago. She's like, yes! It breaks the computer. Well, congratulations, Dan and Molly.
Yes, and I hope she said yes. If she said no,
she said no, email
we'll
us and
fly
show us
you
a
out to
picture.
LA and
We
you'll
will
get
tell-
drunk with
Dude,
us.
if
we'll
she
tear
said-
shit up.
if she
we'll
says
put
no-
your picture on here, and there will be
Dude,
so many girls
You
contacting
will bang
you.
so many chicks.
You will, I mean, you will have
But
like.
if she said yes,
you'll
if
have
she
like
said
3
yes,
at once.
If she said yes,
Oh.
congratulations.
Yeah,
We're
because you're
sure
locked
you'll be
down,
completely
and
happy.
you will never have another girl again. If she said yes, but she said no. Multiple women. I mean, we can.
the three of us?
We've had like
Whatever.
7 at once one time, and that
one
was nuts.
time.
That was just one time.
Crazy.
And we can provide
Most
that
of them
for you.
were women.
Yes, there was one. Prager snuck in. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, hey, what do you got? Oh, orgy, all right. Next email, and congratulations if that worked.
Yes.
Otherwise, sorry, we didn't mean to break your heart. Hello, Alex and Kevin. My sister and I both watched the show, so I thought it would be cool to show you guys this picture. My sister and my friend and I went to the Cold War Kids concert in Santa Cruz the other night, a little place called The Attic. They headlined, and there were other bands, including Delta Spirit, who were also pretty good. Anyway, my sister and I talked to some of them after the show. They were pretty nice people and also very sweaty. Okay, so we got our picture taken with the bassist, and I love this, the bassist and the singer-pianist, or piano player if you feel uncomfortable saying pianist.
We're okay with saying pianist.
We say that a lot.
Yes.
All in all, it was a fun night, except when our car broke down in the pouring rain on the uphill, shoulderless part of Highway 17.
Ian, awesome
Thank
picture.
you, Ian. And Ian's come to a lot of live shows, so it's good seeing you in a picture with the famous people.
I love the Cold War Kids. If you haven't heard the Cold War Kids, go download the album, check them out on MySpace
Yes.
or whatever. Amazing band.
Perfect. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time,
Keep digging, motherfuckers.
and propose to your girlfriends.
Yeah, it's the new pink.
Dun 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 dun.